of Mega Man X, I watched Kung Fu Jesus Mega Man X8 thread.
See, I was going to do a run of the PC version of X8, just because I wanted to. Okay, bad.
What's that?
That was a pinging noise for some reason. Anyway,
I think that was McAfee saying to pay me money.
But the lag, the sheer amount of lag in the PC version compared to the PS2 version of X8 is just amazing. And add the video recording into that, and you've got, hey look, I'm jumping, and I'm still in the air, and I'm still in the air, and now I'm in. So I'll probably do X6 if I can get that board right then. If I can't, then I'll probably just pick up the Zero series and just go through all of that.
I need to get my hands on the GBA Metroid games.
One was just a retooling of the first Metroid, which was well appreciated.
I got both of them. If you want me to, I can send them to you.
Yeah. Fusion is fun, and Fusion is fun.
You could do that. You could go ahead and send them over, because I was really impressed with Super Metroid, and I'm trying to find a Super Metroid hack that's actually fair.
That's like trying to find a reasonable Phasmo game.
I've actually played a fair number of Super Mario World hacks that, like, for instance, Panic at Mushroom Kingdom 2, that really has a Mario 3 feel to it.
It does, but some of the
did worse.
It's kind of boring a game to play for some reason. It's not that it's bad; it's just that it gets dry patches.
Alright, there's the...
I did do a run of Chaos Complex, a Mario hack that is purposefully awful, but it has no commentary to it, and I think you're gonna just snag some people at some point.
Whoa. Bump the level. Same.
I didn't even notice that last level.
Same.
I know Pinello level.
And if you haven't figured it out yet, we got out of the Fawn Coast and we're in the Sea to Uplands now.
Oh, there's that.
I never figured out how to pronounce the name of this location until I went through my third playthrough.
And Marco, if you hit accept, there are the ROMs.
Oh, excuse me. Left.
I'm not a big fan of a lot of the enemy designs in this game.
It's a toad with horns.
Some of them are just ugly. Ugly looking, not so much.
And how many palette swaps do we have in this game?
It's a Final Fantasy game. What are you expecting?
Well, it's not just Final Fantasy. A lot of RPGs are guilty of palette swaps.
You run across a slime.
How many enemies there are.
Wait a minute. You encounter a slime. What do you do?
I can understand why they'd have palette swaps in the 8-bit and 16-bit RPGs for memory issues, but in this game, in a game like this, palette swaps just seem lazy because of the vast amount of memory you have. Especially...
Set point. And some kid.
Especially if you take into consideration a game like Final Fantasy X, which barely used any of the space on the DVD disc.
Yeah. I think they just spend their time.
Ugly break picture.
Unofficial bill.
It will not be what's in the claim primer.
Ugly,
awful drawing.
But viewers,
The
question is, does he have to do this? Yes.
Yeah.
It is one of my favorite boss battles in the game, just because it's more original than alright, I'm casting this spell, it's weak to this one, blah blah blah. It makes things a little bit more interesting as far as fighting them is concerned.
It's...
You got key.
Question marks. The hunt begins.
Also, another thing you'll notice about the thread is I have made a massive update to the first post. Since we're getting close to the end of the main quest, I think after this one we're only gonna have 8 or 9 more updates before we finish the game. Or finish the main quest, rather. I've just went ahead and uploaded a list of basically all the side quests in the game.
But now we need a shield.
And you were talking about doing the optional bosses, correct?
Yeah. I plan on doing as many optional bosses as I can.
I don't want flashlight this one optional bosses, but every time I go to the area, the map closes weird, as you know.
I know what area you're talking about. As a matter of fact, I can do that as soon as I'm done with this segment.
Yeah, but think about it. Every time I see that, I'm just like, well, like, I'm gonna do it, and I'm like, no, I'm not.
The first time I saw my map go fuzzy like that, I was scared.
It was like, oh shit, what did I do?
I thought it was just one of those gimmicks.
You can still, your select button map still works with all the icons on it and all.
Oh yeah.
Speaking of maps, this is starting to remind me of something that's going to happen a little bit later, where I'm going to let my viewers decide what my poison is, if you know what I mean.
Dun dun.
A little bit later in the game, in one of the dungeons, there's a segment where you have to pick one of 4 things to give up. Like, in order to open the door that leads upward, you have to give up one of 4 things, and that's not too far away.
Is it in this video, or is it?
It's in another update. This is a few updates away.
Hey, you hold pick your poison thing. Yep, doing that for XII.
Oh, that's right, you're doing the boss battle pick.
Yeah, well,
what I'm doing is I'm letting people decide which thing I give up. And the one that I want to give up, they probably won't let me, usually what I do is I just give up my items. Like, I'm only gonna say one of the options right now is, you have to give up your items. You get it back later, but for that segment of the dungeon, one of your options is you can't use any items.
Well,
the other option is giving up your soul. And then you have to fight the devil.
Well, speaking of fights, you do have to go through one boss in that segment without one of the things you gave up. And I think I have an idea what my sadistic viewers are going to pick, and I'm not going to like it. Hey, another level up.
That was close.
Yeah.
We totally missed one last time. That was the one that we saw.
Yeah.
You got level up.
What about
That's because we have, in every update, the obligatory rambling segment.